Hello, my name is Mario for X Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel. Hey guys, my name is Mario for X Bodybuilding, and welcome to the channel. Before we get to the video, I just want to ask you, if you enjoy my content and want to support me, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, be appreciated. As well, if you'd like to follow me on X, that'd be appreciated, as well as on Instagram, that'd be appreciated as well. All my links are in my homepage, as well as I also have two other channels. One is an entertainment channel called Dance and Music. If you like cute girls dancing and good musical playlists, check out that channel there. If you're into spirituality, I also have a spiritual channel called Spirit. All those links are on my homepage as well. So if you'd like to check that out, that'd be cool as well. So for now, we'll just end it there, and let's get on with the video. Hey guys, so today's gonna be my 2-week update from October 26th to November the 8th. So the last time I did my update, it was the Prague Pro weekend, and I did it on Saturday, so I didn't know who had won. So obviously you guys all heard that Martin Fitzwater won, so congratulations to him. Truthfully, I wasn't surprised. If I would have bet on the show, I probably would have bet on Samson. But for Martin winning, it didn't surprise me at all. And what I find is interesting is, like, I've been bodybuilding for quite a while, but I've only been watching it like for this past 2-3 years, right? So like when I started watching Nick's Strength and Power. I'm not trying to talk bad about this guy or anything, but I just found it interesting that, like, when I first started watching him, the hype was Hadi Chupin, right? And then from Hadi, it went to Samson. And then from Samson, now I just felt like when Martin won that Prague Pro, it's just like Nick started really talking up Martin, right? And I'm like to me, I'm like, well, we're gonna start that bandwagon now. And then there's also the Nick Walker bandwagon, right? But he didn't do so well at the Olympia, so I guess we're not on that bandwagon. And I'm not trying to talk bad about the guy or anything, but it's just like, for me, I'm like, you know what? I go on the lines of what Martin said. He goes, you know what? He thinks there's like 5 guys, the top 5 guys can win at any given time. It all depends on how they peak, right? So even though if I would have bet, on Samson, it didn't really surprise me that Martin won either, right? So yeah, so, you know, I go under that thought there, you know what I mean? That, like, who knows? That, like, Martin could show up in next year's Olympia, and just end up in 5th, or he can end up in 2nd, or who knows? Maybe he wins. Like it's I think they're that close. And thinking about the Olympia as well, like, to me, I like I said, I've only been watching this for a while, but I think this is the most depth they've had in bodybuilding, like, especially in the open, right? Which is basically the most important one, anyways, right? So in my opinion, I don't want to talk too much about that. Maybe in another video, but I really think the Olympia should really capitalize on that right now, because like, you know what I mean? Like, before, yeah, you had Schwarzenegger, Ferrigno, you had, you know, Dorian, and, you know, Jay and Ronnie and all that, but I don't think the field was as deep as it is today, because in my opinion, like, sure, the top 5 is an elite group to be in, but I think the way it's so deep, the top 15 could be an elite group to be in, you know what I mean? So yeah, but I don't want to talk too much about what they should do, but I do think they should really capitalize on that, because I don't think they've ever had that kind of depth before, right? But anyway, so move on from there. They had the Romania Pro last weekend, and Andrea Presti won. I'm happy that he won. I know he's got some criticism for his legs, and yeah, like, in some shots, it does look pretty bad, but in other shots, it doesn't look that bad. So, I mean, he brought the conditioning, and so I guess the judges thought he should win. So good for him. I'm happy that he won. Be nice to see him at the Olympia. And if he brings up his legs, You know what I mean? Who knows where he can place, right? So yeah. So and then this weekend we have the Romania Pro, right? So Andrew Jackson should take that unless something happens. And that one kid, Joan Perdell, you know, he came in second to Andrea. He'll probably come in second to Andrew. And you know what? I mean, I don't see that guy having any problems qualifying for the 26th Olympia. He's just got to find the show he needs that he need, the show that's proper for him, right? Not a show where you got like Nick Walker or Derek Lunsford competing in, or somewhere where he thinks he has a pretty good chance of winning, and he should take it, and he'll be at the Olympia next year too, right? So you know, hopefully he does good for him. Hopefully he does good. So yeah, so I think that's about it. So I want to talk about myself right now. So if you guys saw my last update, you have known that I finally found a family doctor, and she checked my blood pressure, and it was high. So I think I was at 156, right? So something like that, up in that area there. It could have been higher. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyways, like for me, back in September, or actually at the end of August, when I had that wisdom tooth issue, it really like wiped me out pretty good. Like my blood pressure, when I first went to the walk-in clinic, my blood pressure, I'm pretty sure was like around 170, because when I went for the operation, she had me at 170 was my blood pressure, right? So you know what I mean? I was on a heavy antibiotics and all that, and I was like 2 weeks like with my cheek infected and all this stuff, right? So I think it really did a number on my body, on my strength. Like today, I did legs today, and I was like, this is the first day since that happened, so since the end of August, that I did a workout where my legs are totally wiped, where I need to go home and chill. You know what I mean? Like so, and I'm not really, I don't feel that I'm at 100% yet. I think I'm almost there. I think a couple more weeks I should be there, but I don't feel that I'm at 100% yet. But today's workout was amazing. I really wiped up my legs, so that was awesome. But anyway, so going with the blood pressure. So now, the first thing she asked me is you ready to go on medication? And I'm like, no, that's not the way I roll, right? So if I have to, like if I have to take Advil, if I have to take whatever, I'll take it if I have to. It has to be the last thing that needs to happen. I gotta exhaust all other stuff before I do that, right? But so anyway, so what she said, okay, well, we'll make an appointment for a month from now, and we'll be doing my physical then, and we'll just monitor your blood pressure, right? So I've been doing that. So what it looks like, I don't get the numbers in front of me, but I think the first day when I go to Walmart. They have a blood pressure machine there, so I use that. So I went there. I think the first time was like 164, and she was saying she goes it needs to be under 130. So then the second time I did it was like 131, right? So the machine says that's normal, but she says under 130, but whatever. So the next time, I think it was last Friday, I think I was at like 156 or 54 or something along those lines, right? And so this Tuesday that went by, I did 140, and yesterday, Friday, I did 139. So I think it looks like it's coming down slowly. So what am I doing? First, I'm not panicking. Okay, don't get yourself stressed out over these things, because stress is gonna make your blood pressure go up anyways, right? So don't freak out. Do your research, be intelligent, calm yourself down, and just keep moving forward, right? So what I did my research. I started doing beetroot powder. So every day I'm doing beetroot powder, so that that supposedly helps like relax your blood vessels, I guess, right? And then I'm doing the hibiscus tea, or however you say it, hibiscus tea. So I'm drinking that every day. I'm also doing isometric exercises, which in return, like, it's really helping out with my strength and my workout. So, I mean, I don't know if I will say I wish I did before. In a way, I think I should. But because I was doing all kinds of other stuff, like with my therapy and all that, I don't think I felt I was at that point to actually do that. But because of the high blood pressure, I really had no choice, right? So yeah, but yeah, this isometrics, if you guys have never done it before, I would put that into your workout. Like, it's awesome for strength, right? And it's a lot less taxing than doing, like, let's say 12 leg presses at very heavy weight, right? That there, you're still getting a great workout, and you don't have to take away from anything else you're doing. You just like implement it into your workout. Like, you're still getting a lot of great strength benefits. It's just you're not going to get like the massive blood flow and the massive size out of it, I don't think, right? But for strength wise, yeah, it's pretty awesome. And you can do that anywhere, and you know what I mean? Like, you use your stopwatch on your phone if that's what you have, and you know what I mean, you can do that anywhere, right? So it's pretty awesome. So that's been working out good for me. I did my blood work on Wednesday of this week. So we'll have to see what in 2 weeks. Well, on November 24th, I'll go see the family doctor, and we'll see what's going on with that. Again, I don't know what results we're going to get, but panicking is not going to help. The way I see it, I'm feeling pretty awesome now. Whatever results I get, if it's not the greatest, then it gives me an opportunity to improve on what I have right now. So I'm not gonna panic over it. I'm just gonna deal with it as I always deal with things, in a calm, positive fashion, right? So anyway, and another thing I've been doing, I've been increasing my potassium. My potassium was really low before, so now I'm bringing it back up. They say on Google, it said you should get like about 490 milligrams a day. I was about like just below 300 before I upped it up. So now I'm up about 400. So I started eating bananas and like prunes and apricots and dates. And what else? Oh, then I started taking, I take like potassium supplements as well. So I got up to about 400. I'm gonna wait and see what the results are, because they're gonna check for potassium in the blood, blood work, whatever you call it, and we'll see where the potassium's at there. But if I gotta up it up some more, I will. And if you look it up, potassium, it helps with your blood to carry your nutrients around. I'm pretty sure that's what it was saying. Look it up. You'll see it's pretty interesting how important potassium is. And the one pharmacist said, she goes, we don't get enough potassium in our diet. Because I asked her about these pills, because they said only take it once a day with a meal. I go, can I take it more? And she goes, yeah, you can take it more, but I'm not taking like 10 pills. I'm taking one in the morning with breakfast and one in the evening with supper. It's only twice a day, right? And then it's like a time delay release. So I'm doing all these things. From my diet wise, I have a pretty good diet to begin with. I don't eat at the fast food places. I don't eat processed food. I'd say 80% I do myself, and the other 20%. Maybe I'll buy like yesterday I bought a pre-made, pre-cooked chicken at Walmart, right? So it's not the organic chickens that I'm used to buying, but whatever. It's just maybe once a month I do that, once every 2 weeks or something like that, right? So, you know, and like the carbs and all that, it's every once in a while. I'm not heavy on the carbs, so. And by upping up and then bringing the prunes and the bananas, that upped up my calories. Not what I was expecting to do, but you know what? My weight is still only 3 pounds more than when I finished my cut. So I finished my cut in the middle of September, and I was at 204 pounds. So I think I lost like 47 pounds, right, in my cut. I've only went up like 3 pounds since then, and I'm still eating pretty good. Like I'm enjoying the food I'm eating. I'm not starving myself or anything. And even my cut, I wasn't starving myself, but I was a lot less food. Like there was a lot less carbs than there is now, right? But yeah. So like diet wise, I'm doing pretty good. So we'll have to see. So the best thing is just don't freak out. Like take it one step at a time. Find out what the results are, and then look at them and make a decision from there, and be educated, right? Like don't just do whatever. Like be educated. If you have an education, if you have knowledge, it'll help keep you calm, and you can make good decisions for yourself after that. So, but overall, like right now, my workouts, I'm PRing, and every time I'm coming into the gym, I'm getting PRs like more than what I got back before the whole wisdom tooth thing happened, right? So I'm beating those PRs from back then, right? So yeah, so everything's going good there, and it's just to see that blood work. We'll see what happens, and yeah. But anyways, we'll leave it there. Have a pleasant day. We'll see you next video. Goodbye.